Good morning, happy hump day, or good afternoon in Kansas City. I'm so aware now what time it is in Kansas City. Hello, I am Leigh Koechner. I am doing 33 mindful moments for 33 days straight, and today is day 28, so there are only 5 more left. If you would join me in uncrossing your legs and putting your feet on the ground, and you can either put your hands down to feel more grounded or up to receive on your thighs, and take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth. So I started doing these 33 days because I'm involved in a documentary called Mindfulness movement film, where we want to bring this tool of mindfulness to everyone in the world and try and get everyone breathing and everyone living more fully in all of their attention in the present moment, without judgment, without spinning, without wasting our energy and missing our lives, really honing in on what's happening. This video is called Before I Fall, and I watched a movie last night with my daughters. It was kind of a teen movie, and it was called Before I Fall. And I don't want to give it away in case you watch it, but the basic gist was kind of like Groundhog Day. She would keep waking up in the same day, this girl, and she realized that by behaving differently throughout the day, she could change the outcome of people's lives. So it was neat to see this girl, as she kept waking up, she would also be more awake, meaning she would see her surroundings more. She would pay attention to little things more often. And on the very last day of this film, the last day that they kind of featured in the movie, the girl was really mindful. It was so cool to see, having this mindful perspective, that to see this girl be awake to her surroundings, to look at her little sister with new eyes of gratitude and love. And it showed, like, her little sister used to jump and wake her up, and the girl would get pissed off every time and go, "Get out of my room," and storm out and not talk to her parents. And then as she started to know what was going to happen, she started, towards the end, she was so mindful. So the little girl came in her room and she took her hands, and she was just looking at her hands and how beautiful her little sister's hands were. She had never even noticed before. And she said things to her sister like, "I want you to know that you're made perfectly. And no matter what they say to you at school or how you talk, you're made exactly the way God wanted you to be." And then the little girl's like, "What?" Because she had all of this hindsight. So anyway, it was interesting because Margot said she would only watch TV with me last night if I watched this movie. And it was so meant for me to watch the movie to see how mindfulness and awareness changed this teenager who was all popular and kind of mean and whatever, changed her life. So it's called Before I Fall, and I would encourage you to check it out, especially if you have teenagers, and even if you don't, because it's such a beautiful perspective of when you're awake and when you're mindful, how much more beautiful your life is, and how much more the connections are deeper, and how much more you feel fulfilled, because you're not just doing your checklist and running like a crazy person. My quote today is, live each day as though it's your last. One day you'll be right, by Tony Anthony. Live each day as though it's your last. One day you'll be right. And that rang home from the movie Before I Fall, because the girl would do whatever she wanted. But then as she realized what was happening and how she was affecting people, she changed. So think about that. It's like we can hit reset every day. We can make a new decision today. There was something else that I really liked, but I didn't write it down. So just a change in perspective, slowing down to look at your kid's hand, look at their little hands, look at their little eyeballs when they talk to you, how much they want to connect with you. Look at your partner's eyeballs. Notice the birds flying around and the pretty flowers growing by you and the palm trees that we take for granted me every day. I didn't even know those 3 palm trees were right there in my backyard here at the hotel. So today, look around. Yesterday I saw 2 hummingbirds. And when I see something like that right after the other, I like to look up and see what a hummingbird means. That's something that's kind of fun. If you notice something a lot in a day that you normally don't, like a bee or a bee or a bee or hummingbirds or squirrels or whatever, I always like to look up what their meaning is, to see if there's some message I'm supposed to be getting, just to be more awake and see what's God's blessing me with that day. So check out before I fall. So anyway, that is my one for today. To just, all of it, with mindfulness, it's just about giving all of your attention to the present moment with no judgment. So no matter what happened with your friend last night, or with your kid last night, or with your husband last night, when you wake up and see each other in the morning, let it be a new moment. See them with new eyes. Stop the spinning or the anger or the story in your head and see that person. Look at their hands. Look at the lines in their face. Look at the stuff around you that God gives us every day that's so amazing, that if we don't make the time to look at those 3 beautiful palm trees, I can't really tell, or more, we miss them, but they're little gifts given to us by God. Just scenery. I don't know, it's so amazing. Okay, I'm going to say a prayer, kind of in the theme of the movie Before I Fall. Dear God, thank you for every palm tree, every hummingbird, every plant. Let me see it. Let me see it every day. Don't ever let me move so fast that I miss the beautiful gifts that you're giving me. And God, keep my mind and heart open, that every decision I make has an impact on the world, has an impact on the people around me, has an impact on everything in the world, actually, because whatever happens ricochets out like a stone in the water when we throw it. So let me be a beacon for love and a beacon for calm. Let me see my children's hands and my husband's wrinkles. And let my eyes and heart be open to see all the people around me who need to be touched or who need to be seen, because we all are so desperate for human connection. I'm grateful for these 33 days that I've allowed myself to deepen in the only moment that's real, which is the present moment. Bless me today when I'm traveling home and packing up with my kids. Bless the people watching, and send love and light out around the world. Amen. Thank you for taking time with me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 29. All right.